Hi friends, welcome to my October Pan That palette. It went okay this time. I thought my palette was going to be pretty easy to pan, but they're easy to use, but not so easy to pan. So the first pan that we were going to do was Mama Odie from the Midnight Massacre by ColourPop. And we used this 11 times, and other than the messy pan, oh, she's got a dip, but she's nowhere near pan. So I'm going to obviously keep it in for the 30 uses. I think I'm going to start using a brush and try to use it as an inner eye corner, and that might make it go a little bit easier. I find when you use just your finger, it doesn't go, but we'll keep trying that one. And then we had 2 out of the Roxasaurus Ride or Die palette. The first one was Boo, and it was barely used, and I did use this one 30 times, and there is a very significant dip, but no pan. I know I said that I was going to either hit pan or roll it out after 30 uses. I think I'm going to keep it in because I just use it as a base for the rest of my eyeshadow, but I am going to roll something else in, so I'll have an extra one until that one's used up. The other one was Firework, and again there's a bit of a dip, but no pan, and I used that one 19 times. They're just, you don't get much payoff, so I could keep digging and digging and digging, but anyways, so we'll roll one in for Boo, but we'll keep it in the project, and then hopefully it's used up. The next one is the Nomad Cartagena Magica palette, and we got Toda Vida, which was this bright green. Obviously no pan. She is very dusty, so the bear's face, I think that was a bear that was on there, or I'm not sure what that creature was on there. Nope, I think it was a bear. Anyways, the bear is almost gone. His face is almost gone, but I really only got 6 uses on that one. It's difficult to put that in different looks, but we'll keep it in the project and keep working away on it. The next one was One Kiss from the Disney Designer palette, and we got 10 uses on that one. So there is a dip, no pan, so we'll keep using it in. I have it on my I have Mama Odie on the inside corner, and then I have One Kiss on the lid here. The other palettes that I was using, so that's like my Pan Matte palette. These were the other palettes that I was using just in a different kind of side project. So my main Squeeze palette, which is actually just a palette that I created with other shadows. I didn't keep track of how many I used each color, but I did end up using the palette 11 times in the past month. So there is no pans. This one is, I think I use this one, and this one every single time, but this guy, she is almost she's almost panned. There's not much. I think by next month, if I can use it another 11 times, that one might be close. This one I didn't use a lot. I don't have my uses, but it looks like I only used each shadow maybe 2 times. And that is another one that I just pulled from different shadows and created my own. But, so I'm going to leave it in for 1 more month and see if I get any more usage on it, and we'll see. It might just be not in my interest to use right now. And then my Limoncello Palette from ColourPop. I was going to try to use this 100 times and see how much usage I can get, if it made it look, if I got any pans in that amount of time. So far, I've used it 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 times. So 1/4 done almost. So this is what it looks like right now. No pans, but each color you can tell like it's been used. There is quite a dip in this brown shade Vespa for some reason. I haven't been using any of them as eyeliner, but I have been trying to use in all my pans, I try to use, or palettes, I try to use the darker color every single time. So anyways, we're doing good progress on that, but I don't think after 11, or I mean 100, you're even going to even notice, but we will keep working away at that. And then I was going to work on all these small palettes that I have. So the first month I'm working on the BNB Thumper Palette. So this month I really only used 2 colors. So I started using this one, I was using as a crease or transition shade, and then this one I started using as my eyebrow, which is pretty funny because it has a sparkle to it. And most of the time you can't see the sparkle, but sometimes I walk around and I've got sparkly eyebrows. But anyways, there is a little bit of progress. There's some dips. I think it's going to be a bit though, but as long as I'm using it every day, I should be making progress. So we'll keep that one in. I decided to pull out my big palettes and work on one shade until it's panned and then move to the next one. So the first one I picked was Jet Set and I did get a pan in that. It's really deep. I never knew how deep these guys are, but I only used it as an inner eye corner and a brow highlight, and then I used another highlighter for my nose and cheeks and everywhere else. So but it did take 25 uses to get Jet Set down to panned. That was a lot of uses, but yeah, we got one. And then I moved on to Rock Candy, and we've got a bit of a dip going there. I picked Friction, and we've got, the pan doesn't look as deep, but maybe it is. But it seems like a softer shadow, so it really comes off thicker, I guess. So yeah, I don't think it's going to need 25 uses, but right now I think I had, well, 30, so 5 uses. Now I might not get as many uses on this. I might go to the Mama Odie shade and do the inner eye corner and see if I can dig in a little bit deeper on that one. So I think we're going to just roll for the next. I'm going to put another one in, even though I'm not rolling one out. So I just have it up on my computer. So I have between 200 and 300. I've got 114. It is from Midnight Masquerade palette again. Ooh, this red shade, Gaston. So I guess we will work away on that. I don't think I'm gonna hit pan, but I may be able to get. It's a nice fall color, so it shouldn't be too hard to use. Okay, so this is the next color story. So there is one up here, which is literally just a white shade, so you can't really see it. This one I really just put in the crease, so I'm going to use it every day, just on the transition. And then we've got this bad boy and this guy, and this one should be, I can put that with anyone too, but these two we're gonna have to work away at. While I'm doing this, I have 3 palettes that I just rotate in every 3 or 4 days so I can get some use out of my other palettes, so I'm not too worried that I'm using the same 5 palettes over and over again. Hopefully you'll stick around, check out my next video, and see the progress. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye.